Today we're going to talk about people who are narcissists. We've got 5 questions that they just can't seem to answer. We want to help you understand why these people do the things they do. Here, 5 questions a narcissist cannot answer. Question 1. Why do you act so nicely in front of strangers? This question uncovers the two-faced nature of a narcissist. It's baffling, isn't it? One moment they're all charm and charisma, and the next, they're cold and dismissive. This is no accident, my friends. It's a well-crafted strategy, a game of cat and mouse they play with surgical precision. A narcissist thrives on admiration, craves it like a parched traveler in a desert craves water. But they don't seek this admiration from those close to them. Oh no. They seek it from strangers, from those who are unaware of their true nature. They act so nicely in front of these unsuspecting individuals because they can fool them, manipulate them into thinking that they are the epitome of all things good and kind. This is not because they genuinely care for these strangers, far from it. It's a calculated move, a means to an end. They want to be adored, to be admired, to be seen differently than who they truly are. Why, you may wonder? Because a narcissist dislikes their own reality. They are acutely aware of their flaws, their shortcomings, and they will go to great lengths to hide them. But what about those who are close to them, those who have seen behind the mask? Well, that's where the other face comes in. If you're in a relationship with a narcissist, you get the dubious privilege of seeing their real side, the side they hide from the world. They know you're trapped, they know you won't leave easily, and so they don't bother to maintain the facade. Now don't be fooled into thinking this is some sort of brutal honesty. It's not. It's just another form of manipulation, another way for them to maintain control, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about for a narcissist: control. A narcissist's public persona is a well-crafted facade, built to conceal their true nature. They are masters of illusion, adept at playing roles, and they will use this skill to keep you guessing, to keep you off balance. But remember, it's all just smoke and mirrors. Behind the charm and charisma lies a person focused solely on their own needs and desires. Question 2. If you hate me so much, why don't you leave me? The quintessential love-hate dynamic, the perplexing paradox that defines a narcissist's relationship. It's like a dance, a tango of sorts, with a rhythm that is bewildering to anyone not caught in the narcissist's web. A narcissist will shower you with affection one minute, only to turn cold and spiteful the next. It's a confusing whirlwind, a roller coaster of emotions that leaves you questioning your own sanity. But here's the kicker. If they despise you so much, why don't they just pack their bags and leave? The answer is simple but hard to digest. It's not because they harbor some deep-seated affection for you, or because they'll miss your presence in their life. No, the reality is far more sinister. You see, a narcissist needs their partner, not in the way a lover needs their significant other, but in a way a leech needs a host. A narcissist feeds off the emotional energy of their partners, drawing strength from their confusion, their pain, their self-doubt. They thrive on the control they exert, the power they hold over someone else's emotions. It's a sickening form of dependency, one that is cloaked under the guise of a love-hate relationship. But make no mistake, this is not love. Love is not manipulative. It does not tear you down. It does not leave you questioning your worth. This is control. This is dependency. This is the narcissist's lifeline. You are their source of validation, their mirror reflecting back an image they want to see, not the reality they refuse to face. It's a twisted game they play, one where they are always the winner, and you, my friend, are just a pawn. They won't leave because they can't. They are so entwined in this dance of love and hate, so dependent on you, that the thought of leaving is as foreign to them as empathy. So remember this. The next time you find yourself asking, "If you hate me so much, why don't you leave me?" A narcissist's relationship is less about love and more about control and dependency. Question 3. Do you genuinely believe your opinions are facts and they supersede others? Now, this is a question that will make a narcissist squirm. It's the question that peels back the layers of their delusion and exposes the raw truth beneath. Narcissists are masters of creating narratives, spinning webs of half-truths and outright lies, and then ensnaring themselves in their own deceit. They have an uncanny ability to weave their opinions into the fabric of reality, distorting and bending it to suit their needs. It's as if they are the director, writer, and lead actor in their own play, and everyone else just has supporting roles. This is their world, their stage, and we're all merely players in it. But these aren't just harmless fantasies. In the narcissist's mind, their opinions are not merely opinions, they're facts. And not just any facts, but the ultimate truth, the gospel that must be adhered to without question. It's a grand illusion, a self-crafted illusion where their views are the law and everything else is secondary. And why wouldn't they? After all, in their world, they are the sun around which everything revolves. Their views, their thoughts, their opinions, they all take center stage. And anyone who dares to question this, who dares to challenge their perceived reality, is swiftly dealt with. But here's the catch. Deep down, beneath the layers of arrogance and self-importance, there's a tiny, whispering voice of doubt. A voice that knows they're making things up. A voice that recognizes the reality they've crafted is nothing more than a house of cards, ready to collapse at the slightest gust of wind. But they can't admit this. They can't acknowledge this, even to themselves, because to do so would shatter their carefully constructed image, would expose them for what they truly are, fragile, insecure, and deeply afraid. So they continue to delude themselves, continue to believe in their own lies, continue to insist that their opinions are the ultimate truth. Because in the end, the narcissist's reality is a self-crafted illusion, where their opinions reign supreme. Question 4. Why are you so threatened by my differences? Now, let's delve into the dark depths of a narcissist's psyche. Imagine a world where everything is about you, where you're the sun, and everyone else is merely a planet in orbit. That's how a narcissist functions. They perceive the world as an extension of themselves. Now, imagine a planet deciding to spin out of your control, asserting its individuality. Scary, right? That's precisely how a narcissist feels when you showcase your differences. To a narcissist, your uniqueness is a threat. It's a statement saying, I am not you, I am me. This can be downright terrifying for a narcissist. It's like a crack in their meticulously crafted reality, a reality where they are the center, and everyone else is a mere puppet dancing to their tunes. When you assert your individuality, you're essentially pulling the strings out of their hands. Let's try to understand this with an example. You love jazz, but your narcissistic partner loves rock. Now, in a healthy relationship, this difference would be celebrated. You would introduce each other to your favorite genres, maybe even find a common ground. But in a narcissistic relationship, your love for jazz is a threat. It's a deviation from their preference, a sign that you're not entirely under their control. And so, they might belittle your choice, make fun of your taste, until you're left questioning whether you even like jazz at all. It's a constant power play, where narcissists need to maintain control. They want to decide what you wear, what you eat, how you think, and who you are. It's not about love or companionship, it's about control and domination. Your individuality is a threat to their authority, and they will do everything in their power to suppress it. So the next time a narcissist tries to belittle your choices or preferences, remember, it's not about you. It's about their insecurities, their need for control, their fear of your individuality. Stand your ground, assert your individuality, because you are not an extension of them. You are you, and that's your power. To a narcissist, your individuality is a threat to their control and must be suppressed. Question 5. What are some of your biggest hurts and pains? When we confront a narcissist with this question, we are met with a wall of denial. Oh, there's nothing. I'm above that. I'm an omnipotent, powerful, godlike being. Nothing can ever hurt me. But this bravado, this facade of invulnerability, is nothing more than a smokescreen. It's a defense mechanism to conceal the truth that they are afraid to face. Narcissists are, in essence, damaged products of destructive parenting. They are individuals who have been molded by environments that have left them scarred and hurting. But they would never admit this. They refuse to acknowledge that their childhood was the problem, that their upbringing has led to their current behavior. Why the refusal? Because to admit their pain, to acknowledge their hurts, would mean they have to take responsibility for their actions. They would have to admit that the way they treat others, the way they manipulate and control, is a direct result of their own insecurities and fears. This is a hard pill for a narcissist to swallow. They need to believe they're untouchable, invincible. To confront their own vulnerabilities would shatter their carefully constructed self-image. And so the narcissist continues to deny their pains, to bury their hurts, and to hide behind their arrogance. They might say, "Oh, I got triggered because I'm insecure," or "That wasn't criticism, I'm just weak." But these are empty words. They don't truly believe them. They can't. Because to a narcissist, their world is a grand stage where they are the star, the director, and the audience. They've created a narrative where they're always right, always superior. They've fooled themselves into believing that they're above pain, above hurt. But beneath that facade, beneath that grandiose self-image, lies a deeply insecure individual. A narcissist's denial of their pains is a defense mechanism, concealing their deep-rooted insecurities. Their refusal to acknowledge their own vulnerabilities is not a sign of strength, but a testament to their fear, the fear of facing their own damaged self. That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, give thumbs up. For more videos like this, hit subscribe button.